Hey, yo, what is going on, guys? Cash and Clean here. Let's start with step 1. So, step 1 of 8, talk to this guy over here. This is Dapper. Pretty easy there. You get a ton of dragon coins, though. What the heck? Wait, no way. They fixed the leaderboards. Guys, they fixed it. They actually fixed it. No way. The maintenance worked. Alright, back to step 2. So, we gotta throw 10 of these spring flinger things. So, go over here. We'll just, I don't know, craft this one, for example. I don't know why I crafted so many. Just craft it one time. And you just throw it 10 times. I think we're gonna need it for other parts of the quest, so I guess it's fine that I got extra. Got some crystalline cores, not too bad. So looks like we gotta go to Medieval Highlands, Permafrost, or Neon City. And it looks like you will need those spring flingers, so make sure to craft some extra. I have 20 just in case, so let's go. I'm gonna go to the novice world to see what happens. All right, so I went to the novice world. I'm in the beginning, so it looks like these are what it's gonna look like over here. Just throw your spring fling at it, or whatever it is. Just basically that interaction has to happen. So just do it 10 times, just keep looking around, and you'll find it. And that is the last one. So claim your Bound Brilliance. Pretty good resources so far. So for step number 4, come over here to the Fae Forest area, and you want to find these beehive-looking things. Kind of look like bookshelves from Minecraft, I guess in a Trove way, but just throw your spring fling at it, and that'll be 1 out of 15. So keep looking around. If your world is full, there's a good chance you can just open up another one. If you can't, you just have to find an empty area. So I guess I'll see you guys back when I'm done. And there we go. That is that part of the quest done. Looks like we have to do some 1-star dungeons. Let's see if any of them counts. All right, looks like all of them do count. So I'm in just the Fae Forest area. I guess I'll just meet you guys back when I do all the 1-star dungeons. If you are using Shadowhunter and you do a ton of damage in this area, you can just throw your mine or your stun, and that will be able to one-shot him, and it goes through lag, which is pretty helpful. So if you are teleporting around, maybe that will have a chance to hit the enemies, so be on the lookout. I'll see you guys back when I'm done. Alright, and that is that part of the quest done. So it looks like we have to find more of those beehive-looking things. They sometimes do appear in dungeons when you're doing them, but just have your spring flings on you and just stay in the Fae Forest or wherever you were finding those. And it looks like you just have to get a mastery item from them. Doesn't have to be like one that you don't already have, but it seems like you just have to get something to drop from it. So I guess I'll meet you guys back when I do that. Oh my god, dude, I think you guys have a better shot of opening a Gonda than what I just had to go through there. I went through so many spring flingers trying to do this, but finally I ended up getting something out of it. I guess it was an ally. I don't know if there's an easier way to do that, but I guess I wish you guys luck. Alright, so for this part of the quest, I believe these are just in 3-star dungeons. Let's give it a try here. Okay, let's not give it a try. There we go. I believe it's the final boss in them, so you just have to fight it. It looks different than your traditional enemies here. I'm still in the Fae Forest area, so I'd say keep looking around in the 3-star dungeons. That's what it looks like they're at. Alright, so yeah, I can confirm it looks like it's just the final boss in that special 3-star dungeon. It's like in this giant giant present or whatever this is. Either I just do the 3-star big boss in there, but I'll meet you guys back whenever I'm done dealing with this. Alright, there, it is done. Holy dude, there's just so many people just like on the solo mission just doing this for themselves, and just I don't know, man. I don't even want to get into it. I finished it. Good luck with you guys doing it. I'm sure it won't be as bad, because not only was I fighting the lag, but I was also battling out like some dude just like insta clearing dungeons and then just like leaving. But either way, go back to the hub, and it looks like to complete this we go back to this guy over here, and that is that. Got some mastery points from it, so we chillin', and that is how to complete the quest line. It looks like there's a lot of stuff that has changed, so I do want to make a separate video for that, so I'll talk about that in my next video. But one thing that I did notice when farming is that one of the tomes actually changed, and it changed for the better, it looks like. So if you get this tome from Mastery, this used to be the one that gave you 5 Delve Shadow Keys. It was awful. I guess not the worst, but it was pretty bad. But now it gives you a Leviathan Key and a Constellation Key. The Constellation Key threw me off guard. That is actually really good for those of you guys that are trying to save qubits on that stuff. So instead of taking like, I don't know, 3 years to finish that star chart, it doesn't take 3 years, but just a little over exaggeration. But you actually get 1. It's not good. One is still pretty low, but at least you're getting 1. So you're saving qubits that way. So I'd say it's an overall dub with the devs. They did a really long maintenance. So that on top of the leaderboards being fixed, I'm actually grateful that they did that, but I'll have to look and see what else they did. But either way, that is going to be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys later.